always be extended to the people. Medyo hindi ho karapat-dapat yung ilalagay yung batas sa kanilang kamay. So, now that we have already completed interpellation.
May I do some follow-up questions, Mr. Chair? Just short ones.
Okay, because after this, we have
Yes, I
another
know.
presentation. So you have 10 minutes, Congressman Adyong.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Let me go back again to Dumoy Raid because I want to understand. Sa Dumoy Raid po, DJ Wilkins, di ba may namatay po, but there are also other who were apprehended, no? Tama po ba?
Patay po lahat, wala pong na-apprehend
Patay
doon.
po lahat.
Opo.
But it's in connection with the Dumoy Raid, you went to a certain apartment and they were able to secure 11 other foreign nationals. Is that correct?
Separate po yon sa admin
Yes,
department
but
po
it's well connected with the Dumoy Raid. Is it correct?
yun. Just because those people involved in clandestine laboratory were living in Dumoy, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, okay. But with before you raid the Dumoy Raid, you mentioned about a 24-hour surveillance that you did, right?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And for 24 hours for 3 months, am I correct?
3 months, Mr.
3
Chair.
months. And you were able also to identify a certain Johnson Chua and Alan C. You mentioned about these foreign nationals, Chinese nationals, who were at one point or the other, owned that laboratory, drug laboratory. Am I correct?
The Johnson Chua was taken from the toll log
sorry?
toll, yung sa cellphone.
Okay.
Na according to Colonel Asierto, ito yung nagpapadala ng mga chemicals na ping sa Davao City. So, kaya pumasok yung Johnson Chua. But Alan C. is already the subject because talagang we during the surveillance, talaga siya nagpo-procure ng mga equipment papunta from Arlene apartment, pupunta kung saan yung bibilihan, idediretso sa clandestine laboratory, Mr. Chair.
May I ask the COMSEC to show please the kanina yung mga pangalan at may napansin po ako na Alan C doon eh. Can we ask the COMSEC to please show the presentation? I just want to patch some connections po, no? Can I ask the COMSEC? But before while waiting for the slide, can you confirm again, Mr. Chair, General Villanueva, that the Alan C is married to a certain Jed Pilapil C?
Yes,
Tama po
Mr.
ba?
Chair. Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. So nung nang-raid po kayo dito sa Dumoy, sinabi naman po nakasama si Asierto, Colonel Asierto.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And the intelligence report that you gathered was actually from Asierto, speaking about a certain chemical precursors being delivered to this drug chemical what do you call this, factory or ano ito? Or laboratory.
No, Mr. Chair. Yung pumasok si Johnson Chua because of the information coming from Colonel Asierto na merong nagdi-deliver or nagpo-procure ng chemicals on other area but na ping na naandun sa Davao City.
Okay.
It's because of the toll log, Mr. Chair.
Okay. There are pictures that was shown earlier, Mr. Chair. Can I ask the COMSEC? Para po klaro yung ano. If I recall, yung isang picture po dyan, Alan C, pero ang sinabi po dyan is at large siya, no? Ayan, Alan C, at large.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, do we have wala ho tayong alam whereabouts sa ngayon?
Wala siya doon,
Wala
Mr.
ka
Chair.
because it's at large, diba?
Yes, Mr.
Okay.
Chair.
I'd just like to ask, is Colonel Asierto present? By the way, before I ask si Asierto, when you request for a search warrant to raid this Dumoy drug laboratory, hindi po nagmatter yung information that was told you by Colonel Asierto regarding the the delivery or delivery of this chemical drug.
Mr. Chair, yung
items.
application ng search warrant is because of one of the footage that we got inside the laboratory na nagda-dried na sila. They're on the process of drying the methamphetamine. So yun yung basis. And some of the surveillance footages na kinandak namin ng joint team ni Colonel Asierto ng EDSOT at ng PIDEA. So yun, Mr. Chair, ang ginamit namin premise para makakuha ng search warrant. In fact, ang mga deponent doon, Mr. Chair, is coming from EDSOT and coming from PIDEA. Joint po yun, Mr. Chair.
Okay,
Kung kami nakakuha on December 29, before December 31 po yung raid, December 29, doon kami nakakuha ng search warrant, Mr.
Okay,
Chair.
but this is also the information that was given to you by Colonel Asierto regarding this delivery of drugs, no? Is also relevant to your application for search warrant?
On Johnson Chua.
Yes.
Kasi hindi namin nakita yung mukha ni Johnson Chua for the whole duration of 3 months.
Okay. May I ask, Mr. Chair, may I direct my question to Colonel Asierto? Is Colonel Asierto there online?
Yes.
Yes, Colonel Asierto, according to our information, there was a 40-footer container vans being delivered to Dumwe Clan Labs in Bulawan Clan Labs containing chemical precursors. Would you confirm, Colonel Asierto?
That was included in my special report that 240-footer container van that was received by Michael Yang, and that was delivered to the warehouse of Alan C.
Okay, so who gave you this information that a 40-footer van contains chemical precursors? I think ano ata ito, no? Mga substance para sa paggawa ng shabu, no? Tama po ba, Colonel Asierto?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. It was included in my special report that information was relayed to me by alias Panther.
And this information, did you report this to your perhaps to DG Wilkins Villanueva at that time?
No, Your Honor, because that particular information that I received I received it after the raid, or I just received that information on April 2016, when my informant first informed me of the involvement of Michael Yang on the Domoy raid. Then alias Panther, we talked to alias Panther in August 2017, and it was alias Panther who gave the information that Michael Yang's involvement in the Domoy is he received that 2 40-footer container vans coming from Polyok Port in Cotabato City.
Okay, so you're referring to the same location where the raid was conducted, right? That resulted to the killings of some foreign Chinese nationals, no? Were involved in the manufacturing of illegal drugs, no? Tama po ba, Mr. Colonel Asierto?
Tama po.
And you mentioned that according to the testimony po of General Wilkins Villanueva, a certain Alan C. Kaya tama po ba Alan C is connected with the Dumoy, Mr. General Wilkins? Alan C was connected
Siya
with
po yung operations officer.
operations officers. Okay. So Mr. Chair, I'm just trying to patch all this information together because it happened, the Dumoy raid happened, which resulted to the killing of Chinese nationals who were involved in the manufacturing of these illegal drugs. And there was an information, according to you, no, a part of the reason why you requested for the court to issue you the search warrant is because of dinadry na po nila, no, nagpapatch-patch. And there was also an information that Colonel Acierto received that a 40 van footer which carries drug paraphernalias being delivered to the exact location where the raid was conducted. And may I again ask Mr. Chair, Colonel Acierto, that this is owned by Michael Yang? Can you confirm that again based on the information that you gather from Mr. Panther, your informant?
The information that was given to me by alias Panther is Michael Yang facilitated or accepted the 240 footer van from Polyok that contains CPEX and other chemicals
Okay.
and other products.
Mr. Acierto, okay.
Alan C., during our surveillance of Alan C. led us to the Domoy laboratory. Because Mr. Chairman, si Alan C. po kasi ang naging rabbit namin. Dahil siya yung sinusundan namin, lahat ng puntahan ng lugar, binabantayan namin. When he went to Domoy, na-observe namin na pag pumapasok siya doon, siya nag-open ng lock from the outside. Tapos paglabas niya, ilalak din niya.
So is that a common for somebody who probably in the hierarchy of the inside drug syndicate, would that be a common practice for an owner, for example, to lock the gate and then wala ba siyang nauutusan? Baka naman hindi siyang pinaka-boss doon, no? Tama po ba, Colonel Acierto? Kasi kung ikaw ang pinaka-boss doon, dapat inuutos mo na lang ganong klaseng menial jobs, right?
Your Honor, ang observation kasi namin talagang pag pumasok siya naglalak, then inobserbahan namin walang tao. Kaya nung alam namin walang tao sa loob, sa gabi, we conducted seek and pick and parang sinilip namin yung loob ng compound. Doon nga namin nakita yung mga chemical na nandun.
Okay.
Yung mga equipment, mga research. Kaya nung makita namin yon, from then on, first week of December, doon na kami nag-concentrate ng surveillance doon sa Domoy.
Okay.
Kaya ginawa na namin 24/7 ng surveillance doon sa Domoy. Dahil nga nakita na namin na nandun yung mga chemicals and equipment.
Well, okay. Dahil sa pagkakaintindi ko po, si Mr. Alan C., na asawa niya si Jed Pilapil C., mukhang dun sa hierarchy nila siya ang pinaka-boss eh. Parang ganun yung pagkaintindi ko. Hindi ko lang po maintindihan kung bakit yung mga ganun na menial jobs na pwede namang iutos sa kanyang mga katauhan ay siya mismo ang gumagawa. No? That baffles me. That's why I want to ask you, kilala niyo po sa yung Mr. Arturo Las Cañas, hindi ho ba? Or have you heard?
Hindi po.
But have you heard that Mr. Las Cañas, you used to be a police in Davao City, now turned into whistleblower? Tama, narinig niyo naman po yun.
Opo, narinig na po. Pati yung kanyang affidavit po. Narinig ko.
Okay, pero hindi ho niyo siya na-meet pa.
Never ko po siyang na-meet.
Okay, Colonel Acierto, base po sa testimonya kasi ni Mr. Arturo Las Cañas, ay bukod sa 6 na napatay sa shootout ng mga Chinese sa Dumoy, mayroon pa daw 11 Chinese nationals na nahuli during the Dumoy raid at sila raw ay mga chemist ng mga drug laboratories. Hindi ho ba he was referring to the same exact location and the same incident that happened, Colonel Acierto?
Tama po. Tama po yun.
Tama?
Tama po yun.
Okay. Now, I'd like to ask you further, Mr. Chair, because a certain Alan C. was mentioned, and then there was also the name of Mr. Michael Yang also mentioned. According to Mr. Las Cañas also, ay yung mga passports nitong 11 Chinese shabu chemist ay naka Michael Yang daw. So, would you confirm that Michael Yang has that 11 Chinese nationals na passports na itong na-raid dito?
I cannot confirm, Your Honor. What
Okay.
I can confirm
Yeah.
si Alan
I
P.
wouldn't. Okay, I wouldn't expect you to confirm, but I just want you to. I just want to impress upon this committee that the incidents that we're discussing here, where 11 nationals are still being. We did not know kung ano yung saan yung whereabouts sila. Ang sabi is na turn over sa BI. Others are saying na hindi natin alam kung namatay ba talaga o hindi. Ay nag-appear dito, it's just so convenient na nag-appear sa testimony ni Mr. Lacanias, which fits perfectly to the scenario that happened. No? Earlier, Congresswoman Franz Castro was asking PIDEA na bakit doon sa matrix nila ay nandoon si Michael Yang. No? I think this, Mr. Chair, this gives us a new perspective on how the surveillance and the raid of the PIDEA on the Dumoy laboratory can be can be appreciated by this committee, Mr. Chair. Now, gusto ko lang pong basahin dun po sa sinasabi po, Mr. Chair, yung binasa din po a portion of the testimony of Mr. Las Cañas. Kasi I wonder kung ito ba talaga yung according to Mr. Las Cañas ay sa kanya yung na kay Michael Yang, yung 11 passports itong Chinese shabu chemists na nahuli. This revelation is something that I guess our law enforcement agencies, the PIDEA, should look into, no? And I guess the committee should look dig even further, no, deeper. Gusto ko lang pong basahin yung portion po doon sa testimony ni Las Cañas. Mr. Chair, in the afternoon of December 31, 2004, Sonny Buenaventura called me through cell phone and summoned me to proceed to Star Mart Caltex station near SM Ecoland, DC, for a very important matters. Upon arriving there, I saw Sonny and Jim Tan inside the Start Mart Caltex station. Sonny informed me that a shabu laboratory located in Ulas along the highway going to Turil, DC, was raided by the elements of PIDEA Region 11 under the supervision of Superintendent Wilkins Villanueva with members of PIDEA National Headquarters from Manila. He told me that hundreds of kilos of high-grade shabu were recovered inside the laboratory. 6 Chinese nationals were killed during the raid, and that one Alan C., the alleged mastermind, was apprehended with 10 other companions. All were Chinese nationals. According to Sonny, per instruction from RRD, we have to eliminate them all and dispose them of in a very clean manner, that no remains of traces of their bodies could be recovered. So I told Sonny the whereabouts of the garbage. He was referring to the 11 Chinese nationals. So Sonny told me that at 8 p.m. that night, that was carried over, and at 7 p.m. Sonny called me and told me that SPO4 Var Carillo of PIDEA 11 would call me. So all of these names that were mentioned earlier, andito po sa testimony po ni Colonel Las Cañas, na siya nga po, isa po yun sa parte doon sa mga affidavit po niya. At sinabi po niya dito is Alan C. was the mastermind and he was recovered. He was allegedly apprehended. But according to the PIDEA report, he was at large. So maybe, kaya at large kasi kung totoo, kung titingnan po natin ito, baka naman si Alan C. is patay na. Kasama po siya dun sa pinatay. Because apparently, Las Cañas was even saying that he was the one who pulled the trigger. At sinasabi po niya si Alan C. ay patay. Now, I just want to impress upon the committee that the matrix, going back to the matrix, this could be the answer to that. Nobody from the members of this committee asked any names. It was brought out from the responses of Colonel Villanueva, the name of Carillo, and the name of Alan C. But then again, when I look at our information, my data, according to the testimony of Las Cañas, these names appeared in his testimony. So I guess, Mr. Chair, I think by the next time we should invite na po natin to si Carillo.
Yes, earlier we made a motion to invite SPO for Carillo
Okay.
for the next hearing of the Quad.
Yeah, because it was explicitly mentioned here, names of Michael Yang and Colonel Carillo. He's the missing link. Baka naman ito si Alan C. ay patay na rin, kasama dun sa sinasabi ni Las Cañas na pinatay niya. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.
And thank you, Colonel Acierto. Thank you, DG Wilkins, for your responses.
Thank you, Congressman Adyong. So now we will...
Mr. Chairman, just a short,
Okay.
with regards to admin matters lang po. Kasi it's now 5:45 and we have received a letter coming from Mr. Alex Tumang and he's asking to be excused at 5 o'clock in the afternoon because he was just released from hospital. 2 weeks lang po. And the advice of his doctor is his health should be continuously monitored. So with that, Mr. Chairman, and doon po sa Mexico po, Pampanga, doon sa Empire 99 issue, and we have still questions to be asked doon kay Mayor Teddy Tumang and the rest of the resource person, and that includes the mayor. And with that, Mr. Chairman, I move that we will excuse all resource persons from Mexico, Pampanga, Mr. Chairman. And with the colitilia that the mayor should brought with him the Bureau of Assessors officer on the next hearing, Mr. Chairman. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Congresswoman Luis.
before we rule on the motion of the Honorable Paduano, I just want to go back to the complete account of lands which were illegally transferred to foreign nationals. So I respectfully move, before we excuse all the resource speakers from Mexico, Pampanga, I respectfully move, Mr. Chair, that we request from the central office of the LRA and the central office of the provincial assessors, the data concerning the lands which were transferred to foreign nationals. That includes both the incorporators and the corporation, the Chinese corporation, with respect to Empire 999, Golden Sun 999, and Mexico 999, Mr. Chair.
Mahaba yun. Okay. There's a motion as stated by Congresswoman Luistro. Please take note of that, Comsec. And this was seconded. Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Now, again, there's a pending motion earlier by... yes, Congressman Paduano.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Anyway, before I move once again, please be advised, RD, to inform your central office pending the official communication from COMSEC.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
We actually submitted various reports and we will consolidate all of them.
Okay, thank you. Now, once again, Mr. Chairman, all Mexico Pampanga resource persons that were invited to this hearing, I move once again to excuse them, Mr. Chairman. So move.
Okay, there's a motion to excuse all resource persons from Pampanga who were invited for today's committee hearing. You are all excused now.